Hello, welcome to Farmstorming, a channel where we dive deep into the farm and the projects we work on. Right now I'm just going to feed the cows, lock up the chickens, and possibly turn over the compost that we've got with our tractor. I haven't been locking up the chickens at all this last summer or this winter because we've had some people move next door and have been occupying their barn where some skunks and some raccoons used to live. Now, since they've been in that barn, we haven't had any predators at all. So we have not had any need to lock up our chickens, but just the other night we could smell some skunks. So I need to start locking up the chickens before we start losing some. We'll see how possible this is going to be. Yeah, this isn't going to work at all. I'll have to come back and do it later. They're even heading up back to the barn. Instead, I noticed that the calves' shed is pretty dirty. We need to clean it out and put in some new straw. So we'll go grab the pitchfork and we'll clean it out. I've learned over the years with taking care of cows that if you want to keep their stalls clean, you do it daily. Hey Ted, come on buddy. These chickens kind of have adopted this shed. It's nice and warm, probably some grain in here. That's actually not too bad. Just get some of these cow pies out, and we'll go grab some new straw. Something you're supposed to do daily so that it doesn't get too wet in here. And then just spread the dry straw over the wet straw. It gives them a good warm place to bed. All right, I'll go grab some new straw. There we go. This will keep them warm. I'm sure the chickens will love this too. There's lots of barley in here that they'll love. I'll let to scratch around in the unfrozen straw. Well, there we have it. That's done. It's a pretty warm day today. It was melting a little bit. All right, let's jump on the John Deere and go rotate some compost. We'll see if it'll start up. nice, and that was done without ether. Now I just need to hook up the battery. I keep the battery on trickle charge during the winter time just so that it stays healthy and I can start it anytime there's a snowstorm. And as you can see, it started up nicely. The colors on my chargers are actually reversed, so I have to remember to use it this way. I connect it up directly to my starter and a grounding bolt on my alternator. And then I just let it sit here and charge. There we go. Batteries are running. No affiliation. Not getting paid for it. Alright, everything's running good. So this tractor here is a 1970 or 1969 2520. This was bought used by my father when I was barely born. And it's got a dual 3100 loader on it. This dual 3100 loader on this tractor is, I think, overdone. My dad used to cover a lot of trenches for a huge 36-inch pipeline. And in fact, it cracked the frame that I had to weld once I inherited it. But this has been a good tractor. I grew up on this tractor, and once my dad passed away, I inherited this tractor, and I've been slowly painting it and restoring it. One of the projects I'll be working on this tractor is putting new gauges in there. I've already repacked the brand new bearings in here, painted the wheels. I got to do all new electrical, but that's a project for the future. So that's the John Deere 2520, my favorite tractor. All right, well, that's all for tonight. Thanks for joining. We'll talk to you later.